Anthony, I call him Angelo now, Angelo's brother. Well, Anthony, I'm really excited because first time we brought over 400 people to the convention. Never hit it in the past, and this time we're very, very excited because we don't walk into a meeting here. We walk into a life-changing event. Now imagine we're bringing 400 people to change their lives at the Santa Clara Convention. So give yourself a hand for being here. Now, how many of you joined this business because you wanted to become financially free? Raise your hand. All right. Now, how many of you joined because you wanted to build a big business? Now, I realized early on in my career that I'm not going to become financially free if I just sell. Because number one, I was an engineer. I never wanted to become a salesman, so I don't want to I don't want to sell anything, right? So if ever I sell, maybe I sell to a couple of people, but where do I go next? So I realized early on that the key here is not the selling part, but what? The building, of course, right? When you look at the flip chart that we have, Elmo, please. Our business is about distribution. If you look at the successful businesses today, like Walmart is the biggest corporation in the world, right? Why? Because of the distribution. You look at McDonald's, they have 32,000 stores worldwide. So they have a distribution, right? So you want to build a successful business in World Financial Group, we have to build a distribution business, okay? Now, when we talk about distribution, it's not about just promoting MDs. It's not about just getting yourself to the next level, but it's about us being duplicated, okay? So let's take a look at the trainer's manual on page 14. This is the key right here. So how do we build the distribution? We got to build an MD factory, right? So you think about distribution, one marketing director is one outlet. The second marketing director is the second outlet, okay? I'm not going to get to the level of income that I have right now if I just sell. Could you imagine how many life insurance I have to sell to make $400,000 a year? If I just look at my personal production, I should be making about $80,000 to $100,000 only. That's it, because that's all I can sell, right? Every year for the last couple of years, my personal production is about 10, sometimes 15,000, so average 10 to 15,000 a month, and that should give me about, maybe $8,000 to $10,000 income a month. That's it, okay? So meaning, if I didn't build the outlets, I'm not going to be where I'm at today. So that's why the key right now is for us to go to the MD factory, build an MD factory, but what is the key to become an MD factory? What's the first thing you have to do first? You got to become an MD first, right? So you have to become an MD because how do you produce MD if you're not an MD? Does it make sense? Okay, so how do you build an MD factory if you're not even an outlet yet? So you have to make sure that you build an MD factory, but before that, you got to become an MD. But how do you become a marketing director? How do you become the marketing director and a good marketing director and the for real marketing director? Okay? You got to make sure that you become 3-3-30, right? So when Johnny talks about the fast start, he talks about, like having a prospect list and making sure that you talk to your prospect within, like your recruit within what? The same night or within 24 hours. Otherwise, we're losing the chance of that person staying in the business, okay? So the 3-3-30, we're going to dissect this a little bit. What does it mean? Because I know that how many of you, can you stand up if it's your first convention? Or maybe brand new in the business. If this is your first convention, can we give them a big, big hand? Congratulations for making the decision to change your life, for being here today. I think my microphone is on the wrong side. From the back? All right. So the 3-3-30 is when you join the business, this is what I always tell my brand new recruit when I do a fast start. I only want you to do 2 things, okay? Just focus on 2 things. I know you're going to review for the licensing, right? It says here, start licensing. You're going to review for the license, but at the same time, you're going to go out to the field with me so we can become a 3-3-30. Now, what is the purpose why you're going out to the field? Why do you have to go out to the field? Learn what? What else? You got to build. You got to start building your business. You know, a lot of people, how many of you encounter that your brand new recruit says, well, I don't want to go out to the field yet. Let me get licensed first. Raise your hand if you encountered that. All the time, right? You know, so a lot of people wanted to get licensed first. Well, there's a reason for that, because they want to make money fast. The reason why they joined the business, because they want to make money. But why do you need to go out to the field before you even get licensed? Because, yeah, you get your license, then what? Can you go out to the field? Can you do the flip chart? Can you talk to the people? Can you sell the product, right? Yes, you have your license, but you don't know anything. It's just like, why do you go to school? To learn. Now, when you went to school, do you make money? So why do you want to make money right away here when you don't know what to do yet? Right? You went to school, you paid the school, but you didn't make money yet. But you want to go to school so that when you finish the school, then you can make a lot of money. Right? Then some people don't want to go to school, then they ended up not making a lot of money. Right? Well, for some who are very smart, they just don't want to go to school. Of course, they made it too. Some people who were dropped out like Bill Gates or Steve Jobs, right? But the reason the most reason why we want to go to school is for us to learn, then after that we make money. Okay? So only 2 things that we need to focus when we join the business. Yes, I'm going to review for my license, but at the same time, I'm going to go out to the field with my trainer. Then I can see my trainer how to flip the chart. Right? How did they start the warm up the conversation? How did they make sure that they answer the objection? How did they close the account? How did they recruit the person? That's what I wanted to find out when I go out to the field, and I'm not licensed yet. But mind that you're not making money yet. But is that okay? A lot of people say, well, whatever you say, I still want to get licensed. Okay? Now let me show you an example. Can I have 2 people in the stage, please? Just real quick, anybody? 2 people on the stage. I just want to show you guys how the 3-3-30 works, okay? Whoever's the most aggressive, all right. Come up here. Good job, Willie. And what's your name? Priska. All right. So I have, can you guys come up here? All right. So I have Priska and Willie here, okay? Now they both joined the business today. Well, I talked to Willie about, hey, Willie, we got to go 3-3-30, okay? This is the building block of the business. You know when you build a building, the hollow blocks, the building block, you got to build it block by block by block until you build the building, right? You don't just put the structure right there and then you're done. So that's your 3-3-30, is your building block of your business. So I talked to Will about it. He was so excited. While reviewing for the exam, he actually go out with me and we started talking to people, okay? But Priska is a little bit hard-headed, okay? She said, well, Vivian, I understand your point, but, you know, I joined because I wanted to make money. I'm just going to review. So Priska just kept reviewing. So Willie, let's go recruit 3 people. Let's go. Okay? We went out to the field, you know, we recruit people, you know, so in 20 days, you know, Willie became a 3-3-30, okay? So 3-3-30 is what? We got the 3 recruits, okay? So we had 3 people right now. reviewing. Go ahead and review Priska. But I talked to Priska. Hey, Priska, you know this guy Willie? He joined the same time as you. But guess what? He already had 3 recruits. She said, it's okay. I'm going to keep reviewing. I want to get licensed, okay? So she kept reviewing. But this time, I talked to these 3 people right here. We did a fast start. We talked to them about the importance of 3-3-30. Talk up to them about, let's go out to the field. Let's start building your business. So these 3 people recruited 3 again. Okay, go ahead and recruit 3 people, all right? So the second month, Willie's team is exploding. Come on, you guys. We got to fast recruit, okay? This is your chance to show your face on stage. So Priska, come up here. Yeah, there you go. So we can separate you guys. All right, so guess what? The second month, how many people does Willie have? Right? So now they have the 3 people who recruited 3, that's 9. The original 3 people, that's 12. And Willie, so 13 people on this side on the second month. Okay? Priska is about to get licensed. Okay? So Priska is about to get licensed, but these guys are recruiting again. Go ahead and recruit, okay? Because they understand the system. But I'll talk to Priska again. Hey, Priska, you know what? Willie has 12 people already. But she said, it's okay, Vivian. I'm about to pass my license. I'm ready to explode, okay? So these guys right now, what is that? 12 times 3, 36, plus 3, 39. Okay, so how many people we have here today? Oh my gosh. I want to run 3-3-30 when I come back too. All right, so Priska, guess what? She passed the license, and good job, Priska. Woo! And also, Willie passed the license the same time. But guess what? Did Willie make a penny yet? No, he's not making money yet, right? Guess what, okay? Priska just passed the license and said, Vivian, now I'm ready, okay? Okay, get your 3 recruits. She's ready now to get her 3 recruits, okay? But Willie continued to recruit. Okay, we don't need a lot of people here, but Willie continued to keep recruiting in the field, right? Because he passed his license, guess what? How many people he's going to be doing field training? You're going to be busy day and night. You don't know who to field train anymore. And guess what? Because these people see the explosion, they're going to copy him. Now, Priska, because she didn't want to get, like the 3-3-30, she recruited these 3 people. Now she wants these 3 people to do 3-3-30. Guess what these people is going to say? Evelyn and Ara and Roger said, Priska, you know what? Let me get licensed first. Okay? Let me, you know what? I don't want a 3-3-30. Whatever you say, yeah, I believe you, you know what? But I don't want to go 3-3-30. I don't want to go out to the field. I want to get licensed. Okay? So she's licensed. Who is she training? So she's sitting there and trying to recruit more people, and the other people say, I don't want to go 3-3-30. I'm going to go licensed first. Okay? So she may be recruiting 6 more, but they're all stuck and they're all reviewing. And this team, imagine if you have how many of you wants a team like this in 2 months? Are you sure? Now imagine, just because you learn how to fast start, just because you learn how to do 3-3-30, take these people out to the field. Hey, you know what? What you need to do right now, while you're reviewing, let me show you how to do the business. Let me take you out to the field. Let me show you how to flip the chart. Let me show you how to talk to the client. Let me show you how to recruit. Let me show you how to sell. Okay? And these people say, yes, you know what? Because whatever you do, your team will follow. Now, can you force these people now because you didn't do it? Now you want them to go 3-3-30, but you don't want to do it. Now you want to make money out of these people and you want to take them out to the field. Hey, I'm licensed. Take me. Okay, I want to help you. I said, no. I don't want you to make money from my own market. Okay? I'm going to get licensed and sell to my market. I don't need your help. So now, in 2 months, that's her team. In 3 months, that's still her team. And now Priska is so upset that nobody wants to go out with her on the field. All right? Thank you, guys. Thank you. You know, when you look at the 3-3-30, a lot of people say, but I'm not making money. It's my market. Why would I take you to my own market? I'm not making money. You're making money. Okay? Now let me ask you, there's 2 systems. Let me ask you, and you choose. One system is you get the license. After you get license, just like Priska, she sold to her own market. Okay? Let me show you a system like that. So there's 2 systems. System number 1 is you get license and you sold to your 25 market. Oh, Elmo, please. Then out of 25, maybe you get what? 5 to 7 sales? Okay? Now the other system, system number 2, this is you. Then you got your 3-3. Okay? You have your 25 market here. 25 people, but your trainer helps you with this, right? So maybe you didn't make money on your 5 to 7 sales. So no money yet, right? But guess what? This A, B, and C have 25, 25, 25. Guess what? You are licensed now. You're going to be training these people. Now you have 75 people in your market versus here. What happened to you after your 25 people? Where do you go next? Yeah, you sold to your 5 relatives, you sold to your 7 relatives, your friends, but what happened after that? Because you are so, well, I cannot blame people for joining and wanting to make money right away. That's okay. But the problem is, you know, you wanted to get your own market, but now, is it fair that I recruited 3 guys and I sold to my own market, and now these 3 guys say, hey, you're going to buy insurance from me, you're going to buy from me, your family's going to buy from me, but you know what? I don't even want my upline to sell to my own market. So which system is better? You get licensed and you sell to your own market, or you don't get licensed yet, but you let your trainer train you on your own market, but now you have unlimited market under you. Okay? So which one, who among you choose system number 1? You said no, but this is what you're doing. Right? So this one you have limited. This one you open to unlimited market. Okay? Now, why do we do 3-3-30? Let me show you, and then I'll share with you a couple of examples, okay? You know what you solve with 3-3-30 system? Number 1, it solves the slow start. It solves the slow start. So a lot of people, when they join the business, you went out with your trainer right away, and then you go fast, just like what Johnny said, within 24 to 48 hours. You got to fast start that guy, bring them out to the field, and what's the end result? 3-3-30. You're going to get your 3 business partners, and you close. You witness your trainer how to close the accounts. You witness your trainer how to recruit people. Okay? So you solve the slow start. What else? You solve the recruiting mentality. Because the moment the person joined, they know they got to recruit. They know they need 3 people, right? Recruit and production base. You know, when I joined the business, we don't have any 3-3-30. We have 3 recruits. You become an MD club by having 3 recruits. You know what's the problem with focusing on the recruit? When everybody focuses on the recruit, people are recruiting, but there's no selling. When everybody focuses on selling, there's no recruiting, so everybody's selling. So the 3-3-30 solves the recruit and the production balance. So it's balanced now. Everybody's go for 3 recruits and 3 accounts, right? Not just 3 recruits, not just 3 accounts, okay? It solves the cash flow. Why? Because everybody joined, Willie. You got people who said, okay, you know, like we're going to go to my market. We're going to go to my sister, my brother, my auntie, my uncle, right? And then you sold the accounts, right? Because now you're training people and you're building and you're running the 3330 system, so cash flow is not a problem, okay? You solve the problem of goal setting from the beginning. Because from the start, the brand new recruit know exactly what they need to do. They just need to worry about, I got to go out to the field so I can build my business and become 3330. They have a clear goal. What is your goal? 3330. While I'm reviewing for my license, I'm going to become a 3330, okay? It's mission driven. You know, it's funny that I have some people I have not even recruited yet. I talk to them about the business. You know what this lady do? She called all her friends and say, hey, don't buy insurance yet. I'm going to review for my license, so you wait for me until I get license. What if the client died? And you're still reviewing. And you know what? The last 8 years, she didn't get license. What if her friends died? You know, you solve the mission side because why do you go out to the field? It's not even to sell, it's not to recruit, but to help those people you know. So you solve the mission, you saw the mission from the beginning, that you're here to help people, you're here to protect families out there, you're here to help your friends save money, you're here so that you can educate them about financial solution and financial concept. So it's mission-driven, right? You saw the mission from the start. You're a brand new recruit, but you know what your mission is. You know, a lot of people hold on to their accounts. They say, you know what? I'm not going to let you talk to my brother because when I get licensed, I'm going to sell to him. What if your brother, I don't want to die, you know, I don't want your brother to die or get sick. What if something happens to them during that time that you are reviewing? Where's the mission? Where's the crusade? You know, sometimes when we talk about money all the time, it's not good too, right? Because we do the wrong thing. We don't think about the mission anymore because we just think about money, money all the time. It solves the trainer problem. Because why? Your trainer know exactly what to do and you build trainer right away because all the trainer need to think about is, okay, I know how to run the 3330. I know how to fast start because I was able to go with my trainer several times, do the 3330 several times. Now I'm a trainer too, so it solves the trainer problem. Okay? Fast duplication. Now we were able to duplicate fast. You know, that's why when I was starting, it's hard for me to duplicate because there was no 3330. Guess what? When there was 3330, everybody has a clear goal of what they need to do when they join. We were able to grow our business faster. Okay, so it's a fast duplication. Now, what is the purpose of the 3330? In the 30-day period, which is also in your trainer's manual, if you look at the trainer manual, you know, on the fast start, it's over here, okay? You sell 3330. Well, I printed it, so this is bigger. It's hard to zoom this out. Anyway, so you have a clear goal. From the beginning, you know exactly what you need to do, okay? You see the mission. You understand the business. When you go out with your trainer and they talk to the client about the business opportunity, they talk to the client about building a financial foundation, then you understand what this business is all about. But guess what? When you're just, you know, like studying for your license, how do you understand the business? You got to go out with your trainer, and that's why your goal while you're going out is to become 3330, but really, the intangible of what you learn from that period that you're going out with your trainer is the most important thing. You understand the business. You sell doable. You say, I can do this. You know, when my trainer was training me before and I look at him, I said, that's it? He's doing the same thing over and over again. I said, I can do it. Right? You see your trainer flip the chart and just read this and flip the chart again and flip the chart again, and you say after 3-4 times, you say, well, I can do that. Okay? So you sell the doable. You sell a sense of urgency and momentum for the business. You know what? Because when you don't have any goal, try to work for an office where they didn't give you any deadline. Try to work and your boss didn't give you any deadline. You think you're going to work Monday to Friday and you work after 5 and you work weeknights to finish something? Unless you're trying to get a promotion, right? And you're trying to tell your boss, hey, I'm hardworking. See, the job that you gave to me, I finish it right away. But honestly, you know, like when I was working and I don't have a deadline in my job, in my work, I don't work that hard. But guess what? If my boss tells me, Vivian, you got to finish this by Friday, and I know that I can't, I got to work weeknights and 24/7, I'm awake because I want to finish the project. So it gives you that sense of urgency, the momentum for your business, because the moment you join, you already have a goal. In 30 days, I got to be 3-3. But if you don't have a deadline, maybe you'll finish your 3-3 in 90 days, maybe in 1 year. Right? So it sells you that urgency. And you sell the formula for success. You know what? This business, the only way for you to win here is you follow the system. Of course, you got to go to work. You got to work really hard. You got to have a lot of patience, right? But the formula for success is the 3-3-30. 3-3-30 is our system, okay? So when you join the business, I know for some of you who joined, you know, maybe you just joined yesterday, you get a chance to go to this convention. So when you join the business, this is you, okay? This is your trainer. And what your trainer is going to do to you is take you out to the field and get your first recruit. Your trainer is going to get you your second recruit. Your trainer is going to help you get your third recruit, right? And you're going to sit down and do PFS with these people too, right? Because when you join, you got to own. How can you sell a product that you don't own? How can you sell something you don't believe in? You got to sell it because you believe in it, not because you got to sell it. Okay? The belief factor is very important. So your trainer went out with you with these guys right here, you know, with you. So the two of you went to your prospect and recruit 3 people. Okay? And you also sold 3 accounts in 30 days. That's your 3-3-30. Okay? So when you join the business, all you need to think about is, I'm reviewing for my license, but I need to go out to the field. I got to become 3-3-30. Guess what happened to these 3 people? They're going to do the same thing too, right? So they're going to follow the system. They're going to become 3-3-30 as well. And on and on and on. And you see how many people just in 2 months, if you just keep duplicating the system. The 3 people get the 3, the other 3 people get the 3. Imagine how many people you have already. Okay? So when you join the business and you look at our system over here, when you join, you start the licensing, right? But while you're reviewing, you're going to match up for field training, field recruiting. So you're going to become 3-3-30. What about the 3 people who joined? They're going to go out to the field, start the licensing, and become 3-3-30. What about the next person who joined? They're going to go out to the field again and become 3-3-30. The next person who joined, same thing. Then you become a marketing director. After you become marketing director, who's my next marketing director in my team? Okay? Now, but being promoted to marketing director is not really, you know, yeah, you got the title, but it's not really that important. What is the most important thing we got to understand when we got promoted to marketing director? On a page 119 of the System Builder book. So after you become 3-3-30, what is your next goal? You got to have a clear goal. You know, in the past, I've seen so many people in our business, they got promoted to marketing director, but guess what happened after that? They stopped. They stop as if that's their ultimate goal, and they never do anything again. So what is your goal when you're a marketing director? Your marketing director, a good marketing director is what? Doing at least 5-5-30 in 30 days, right? 5 recruits and 5 sales in 30 days, okay? So 5 recruits, 5 sales in 30 days. So you're not a for real marketing director unless you are doing 5-5-30. So even if we have a lot of marketing directors, but they're not a field trainer, they're not a fast start trainer, they don't go out to the field and train people and make them 3-3-30, that's not a good marketing director neither. Yeah, we wear the jacket, but we don't have results. Our pocket is still empty. We still don't make money because why? We are not building anyone. We are not field training anyone, okay? So that's why from 3-3-30, then you become a trainer, you become 5-5-30. What does it mean? Every month, your goal is what? To have 5 recruits and 5 sales. But how are you going to do that? You do that by training these guys again. So if this is you, you're building these people to become 3-3-30. Guess what? You build 3-3-30, you keep building 3-3-30, then you become a 5-5-30. If you build 2 people to become 3-3-30, then you are a 5-5-30. That's how you become 5-5. It's not you look for another 5 new recruits again. Honestly, I'm not a personal recruiter. I cannot recruit a lot of people every month. But how do I do 5 recruits and 5 sales for my team? By looking at my team, who do I make 3-3-30? Who's the next person to become 3-3-30? You know, like what I learned building this business, I look at my team. And I hope this guys, you know, like this one will help you out. You draw your structure. This is you. And you draw the people who are attending the meeting, who are going out to the field. Don't count the people licensing and not attending the meeting and not going out to the field, okay? Try to draw your structure. Raise your hand if you draw yourself and nobody actively attending the meeting and nobody actively attending the meeting and going out to the field. If you draw your structure and you're by yourself, raise your hand. You know what? What I did for my structure before, I became honest to myself. Who are my team who are active? Before, I kept drawing. Oh, I have this guy, I have this guy. Oh, this guy, I have this guy. You know, I was so excited. I have so many bubbles in my chart. But when I start drawing who are my active people, I realized I was by myself. I'm the only one attending the meeting. I'm the only one going out on the field. How many of you feel that way? Right? Try to draw yourself every day. Okay? So, you recruited one guy who's active. When you look at this picture, what's wrong with this picture? You needed 2 more. Because our building block is 3-3. Okay? So you have these 3 active people and this guy has a recruit. So when you look at this picture in the morning, what's wrong with this picture? You got to make these people 3-3, right? So you got to draw that 3, and then this guy has 1. I look at it the next day again. What's wrong with the picture? Oh, this guy needs to do 3-3-30. Then this guy has 1. This guy is not moving. Okay? Oh, this guy is so active. Okay, let me make him 3-3-30. So every day, once you become honest to yourself and you just draw the picture of the people who are really active, then you find out, do you have a team or don't you have a team? Do you have an active team members? If you don't have anybody, just draw yourself. Then you understand that you're just by yourself. And the moment I learned how to draw this, I started growing my business. Because before, I thought I have so many people in my team, and because all I need to do is 3-3-30, 3-3-30. When I look at my picture, oh, this guy needs 1 more recruit. This guy needs 2 more recruit. This guy needs 2 more accounts, right? And that's all I do. Every day I look at my bubble chart and I continue to grow my team. Okay? So this will help you a lot. You just draw yourself. And any active person, that's it. Don't draw anybody else. Even if they're licensed but they're not moving, even if they're taking the license but they don't go to the office and they're not going appointments, don't draw that person. Then you realize how many active people you have in your team. Okay? So, the 5-5-30, so what's the next step? You're a marketing director, you build a lot of trainers, you got to become 10-10-30. So this sets you a clear focus of what you need to do in the business. Once you're done with 3-3, what's your next step? 5-5. When you're 5-5 consistently, what's your next step? 10-10-30. How do you become 10-10-30? You build 3-3-30s again. You keep building people. Every day, you just go out to the field and field train people to become 3-3-30. Then that's how you become 10-10-30. Now, what is a green jacket? 30-30-100. What does it mean? You're bringing 30 people to the meeting. You're getting 30 recruits every month and 100,000 base shop every month. You do that in 3 months consecutive, then you become a green jacket. How many of you wants to wear the green jacket? Okay, let me show you how to start. It is so simple. How many of you bring at least 3 people to the meeting? Raise your hand. Okay, there's not a lot. If you don't have 3, what's your starting point? Bring 3 people to the meeting consistently. Then when you are bringing 3, what's your next step? Then when you're bringing 5, what's your next step? When you're bringing 10, what's your next step? You know how I become green jacket? Swan always asks me during the meeting, Vivian, how many people you have in the meeting today? I said, I have about 5. You said you wanted to become big. How can you become big with 5 people in the office? I said, okay, coach, I'm going to bring more people. You know what I do every meeting? The first page of my notebook, I write down who are the people in my team. Every meeting, okay? Then I start to count. Okay, I have 5 people. When I had 10, I went to coach. I said, coach, I have 10 people attending the meeting. He said, that's it? You're not going to grow the business by just having 10 people. I said, okay, I'm going to bring more. When I had 20, I went to him again. Coach, I had 20 people going to the office. That's not a lot, Vivian. You got to move to the 30. Because when you have 30 people, you're going to get 30 recruits, and you're going to get 100,000 base shop. Guess what? The moment we brought 30 people to the office consistently, we had over 30 recruits every month. We had over 100,000 base shop, production every month, and we became a green jacket and eventually became a CEO team. Is that so simple? Just by thinking about how many people I have in the meeting today. I got to have 3, okay? After 3, oh my gosh, I got to go move them to the 5, right? Okay, my 5 people are missing. I got to recruit more people so I can bring them to the office every single meeting. You know what? Guess what? It may be a secret, but a simple system on how do you go to 30, 30, 100. Just bring 30 people to the meeting. You're going to get 30 recruits. You're going to get 100,000 base shop. Okay? Is that a simple deal? How many of you think you can move up, bringing a lot of people to the meeting? You know what I do every day? Every meeting, I call my team. Hey, I'll see you tonight at the meeting. Okay, but they won't show up. I call them again next week. What happened? Something came up. Okay, that's fine. Next week, I'll call them again. Can you go to the meeting? Can you go to the meeting? Can you go to the meeting? Non-stop. As long as that person never say, leave me alone, get out of my face, I will not stop. Okay? But let me show you what happened. Just by running 3-3-30 and forcing people to go to the meeting and doing the fast start. This is me. Okay? The first time we don't have 3-3-30 system, I build one MD. Then never duplicated. I don't know how to build yet. Okay? Then, I don't have this guys yet, but I run out of market. I only have 8 people in my prospect list. Because I was an engineer, just came to the US. Who's my market? A lot of engineers who think I'm crazy doing the business. Okay? I set up an appointment with them, just like you guys. They said, one of the very close friends that we had, I called him. I said, hey, remember you went to my house and you watched the presentation? I just want to come to your house and do a follow-up. And the wife said, but my husband don't want to go, don't want to talk to you about it. I said, why? He said, oh, okay, I'll talk to your husband. Give him the phone. You know what the guy said? Vivian, don't waste my time. I don't want to waste your time too. I'm not interested. I said, okay, that's fine. Call emotional discipline, whatever, but I hung up the phone and I started crying. But I promised myself that I'm going to become successful and I'm going to show this guy that this business is something worthwhile to do. So I keep moving, right? I did not get frustrated at all. I moved on. Only one of our friends joined the business and quit 2 weeks after. The other one bought the product, and then the rest don't want to deal with anything with us, okay? But that's fine. You know, I didn't build my business for my friends. I built it for everybody, okay? So this lady is my husband's friend's sister. That's why it's important for you to recruit the spouse, just like what Johnny said, right? Because more than half of my team came from my husband. That's why he kept the paycheck. I don't have bank account access. He have the access to my money. Because he gave me all the recruits, right? So this lady is a referral. But because we have 3330, I said, okay, let's go out to the field. Let's build your 3330. We recruited this guy. This guy became 3330 right away. But guess what? He stopped. He was licensed. He doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't have a job. He just stay at home. Okay? So we went to Southern California and recruited a friend. And a friend, we recruited another, person who had an insurance license in the Philippines. But because of the convention in Orlando in 2006, he became marketing director. Okay? Then this guy, after 1 year, I brought him to Oakland Convention like this. Moved 1 year after, but I never stopped calling him. Can you go to the meeting? Can you go to the meeting? Can you attend convention? Can you do it? Even if he say 1,000 times he has an excuse, I didn't stop. But I built a relationship. When I invite him for a swimming party, barbecue party, he showed up. When I invite him for the meeting, he doesn't want to show up, okay? But it's okay, because I kept building the relationship. So this guy, we kept running 3330 here. When somebody joined, I look at my chart. Who's the 3330? Who's the next one? Who's the next one? We just kept running 3330. Guess what happened? All these drawings right here, the red is marketing director. All the blue ones are senior marketing director. From how many recruits? This is a brand new MD I'm going to be promoting today. This didn't get duplicated. My very first MD. From 3 recruits, explosion. Because of 3330. Just 3330. When somebody joined, let's sit down, fast start. What I wanted them to find out and really understand is how important 3330 is. It's your building block. You want to build a big business? Let's do 3330. Let's go out to the field. I'm going to get your 3 recruits. I'm going to get your 3 accounts, okay? So this one right here, you know the importance of fast start? This guy's dead. Well, in the business, okay, not physically dead. But remember, if I didn't fast start him and get his recruit, I won't get these legs right here. This guy, not active. These 3, not active. But before they became inactive, we recruited several people under them because of 3330 fast start system. Okay? So how many senior marketing directors that 1, 2, 3, this one I just met at the airport, now SMD, and a lot of MDs these people are going to be SMDs by Las Vegas too. Okay? So just, you look at this, how many explosions? Just 1, 2, 3 recruits. Out of 3 recruits, 31 marketing directors and 12 senior marketing directors. From where? 3330. I don't know how to run a business. I don't know how to sell. I don't know how to recruit. All I know is when somebody joins, I'm going to sit down with you. I'll fast start you. I'm going to do the interview. I'll explain to you the system, and let's go out to the field and do 3330. All right? I'll see you all at the top. Thank you.